Hey, my name is Luba and I work in the Academic Resource Department in a high school. I work with children that have a unique way of learning. I started working with Rob several years ago, and when I first met him, he had difficulty reading. A lot of the letters he would reverse. A lot of the letters he was not able to recognize.
I felt like I wasn't going to have a future because I couldn't read, and so at that time I was like really emotionally kind of sad and depressed and really mad and all that because I couldn't read, thinking it was like the key to everything I want in my life.
I started to work with him using a program that was specifically tailored for people that have dyslexia, and I must say, in the past year, I have seen such an amazing changeover in this student. He was a student that a year ago had very little memory retention at all, had very low self-esteem, spoke very quietly. You could almost hear him, you couldn't even hear him. And now the student which is amazing, took a science class this year, which was unthinkable.
Hope to go into college successfully and read and get the job I want. No one understands this because we're the only ones that have this problem. And
they have this unique way of learning, and if we don't address this unique way of learning, they're not going to learn. They're just going to get more frustrated, more withdrawn, and they're just not going to learn. And it's a shame. They're just not going to become who they really ought to be.
Since I started to read, everything's been a whole lot better.
The message I would give parents is that, they really should never give up with their child and try to understand their child, the frustration of the child, what the child is going through, especially even whether the children are very young, so that they know that children learn in different ways. And when they're older, they should also realize that perhaps if their child missed out years ago on getting the proper tools that they needed and they required, and the tools just weren't there, it's never too late. It's never too late. You can always get the tools, put them in that toolbox and start using it. And then just watch them go. And they will.
I didn't have any internet set up, and I couldn't type all that much. I'm not a quick typer, and even if there were typed me out to read, I wouldn't be able to read the words. So basically I didn't know how to really use the internet. I was pretty much sitting at a desk all day, practically really doing no work.
Anybody that's working with children in the educational field, I think they should be made aware of how important it is to facilitate that child that has a unique way of learning. Because they really have the right to learn. Everybody has the right to learn in their own specific way. And we don't have the right to say, well, this is the way you should learn, or this is the way it's always been taught. No, we don't have the right to do that because not everybody can learn that way. So it really isn't fair. If we believe in an equal society, then we have to be equal for everybody.